Folks, I've got this weed taking over my garden. See right in here. Not the stuff with the white flowers here or the purple flowers, but the stuff in there with the teeny tiny white flowers. It's called Mexican clover, not a true clover. And extremely weedy, gets into everything. As soon as the weather gets hot, it just seems to come up out of nowhere. But with every problem, there's a solution. And the solution is chickens and pigs love this stuff. I mean, they really love it. So let's pick some and feed it to them. I'm going to show you how much they love it. And I'm going to show you a little bit closer how weedy it is. I mean, it's a mess. All right, I got some sweet potatoes here and some soybeans. And this is the stuff I'm talking about. This is Mexican clover. It's got kind of a hairy stem, and I mean, it just grows up in between everything. And there's a log right there, and it's just going over it. So what I'm going to do here, I don't want it crossing over into this footpath here. So that's a squash. You need to get out of the way. And I'm just going to pull a handful of this up, and let's go check out what the chickens think about this. And normally I don't like to pull stuff up by the roots, but that's just what happened this time. Usually I like to keep roots in the ground, but we don't get worried about stuff either. So let's toss it in there. Chickens, what do you think? You eating it? Hey, I just gave you some food. Go eat it for the video. So they're eating it up, and it's a good forage for the chickens. Seriously, they just want to get let out. They're like, greens, come on. Also, chickens do go in feeding cycles, so they probably woke up, fed, laid some eggs, and they're only moderately hungry right now. There you go. Looking for some greens. But anyway, let's get some more. See how the pigs like it. I also just fed them, so they may not go crazy. But even if they're even slightly hungry, here's a bunch right here. If they're even slightly hungry, they'll go for it. Let's make some room for this sweet potato plant here that I've got going. All right, nice little handful, some greens. Piggies. Yeah, they're still working on some feed over there. I got some good stuff for you. What do you think about that? Yeah, it's at least interesting, huh? So they haven't even finished off all their feed in the trough there, but clearly they're like, hey, we want some green stuff today. Yeah, good job. Thanks for showing off for the camera, ladies. Oh, she just brought it over there and goes back to the feed. Bacon likes it though. Good girl, Bacon. Eating roots and all. Good job. So this is, in my opinion, this is the value of having animals with your garden here. And you can have a garden without animals, but the value and the benefit and the utilization of everything in your backyard increases a lot if you've got animals with your garden. So I just wanted to do a quick video on that because I was out here this morning and I saw that weed and I was like, so many people out there have, especially if you're in the southeast, anywhere in the southern U.S. where you get some rain, so many people have this weed in their backyard, and it is a nuisance. But if you got animals to utilize it, it's like, oh, free food. And so now I can convert these weeds into meat, into eggs, and then I can eat them. So these weeds are actually benefiting me. And the thing about weeds is they're extremely efficient. Like, these weeds are growing in sand, which is very poor soil, but they're able to grow really well in there and be vigorous and pull carbon out, construct these amazing leaves, and pull up nutrients from what soil we do have, and turn it into something that my chickens and pigs really love. I think we did catch them at a bad time because there's times where they just go nuts over it, but they've just woken up and they've already had a feed, but they entertained the video enough. So I hope that little weed hack was helpful for you. I know it's been helpful to other people who have chickens, And friends that I know there, I was like, hey, check out this weed, throw it to your chickens, and then boom, chickens attacked it. And they're like, oh my gosh, this has been like such a plague, and now I have a use for it. And it's a lot easier to pull weeds if you're really collecting feed for your animals. So if you got that weed, throw it to your animals. But hope that was helpful. You all have a great day. Bye.